In the waters of Somalia, piracy was once a major threat. These high seas turned into a territory full of tension and gunfire.
Somali piracy started as a regional coast guard, but it soon exploded into a lucrative criminal industry. Somali piracy increased drastically after the collapse of the government. Pirates attacked merchant ships for ransom. After the government collapsed, political chaos gripped Somalia. Illegal foreign vessels then depleted their waters, leaving local... The Gulf of Aden is a vital trade route under threat. Poverty and conflict in Somalia drive local piracy.
They are coming aboard! Take cover! Move and don't look up! Turn the ship towards the coast!
Attack after attack made the international world begin to act.
Global trade routes must not be controlled by armed pirate groups.
According to international law, piracy on the high seas is considered a universal crime. All countries have the right to arrest and
The requested ransom can reach millions of dollars. Shipping companies are often in a dilemma between huge losses or the...
In several incidents, warships had to fire warning shots at pirate boats attempting to approach merchant ships.
Naval Special Forces were also involved in the hostage rescue operation. Deck status green, go, go! They were trained in close-quarters combat on board ships, moving to secure Sector Bravo. One of the most famous operations occurred during the 2009 hostage rescue of the Maersk, Alabama. Navy snipers managed to neutralize the pirates. This incident demonstrates that modern piracy can trigger armed conflict in international waters. The risks to the crew are enormous. International law encourages cooperation between nations in the capture of pirates. Many countries have deployed warships and cooperated through UN Security Council resolutions. I find the defendant guilty on all counts. Some countries have special courts to handle piracy cases. Those caught can face years in prison. On the other hand, shipping companies are starting to develop modern ship protection to face threats on the high seas. Many merchant ships are now equipped with 360-degree surveillance cameras, long-range radar, and sensors to detect the movement of small vessels. Some ships use high-pressure water cannons to prevent pirates from boarding the ship. A barbed wire fence is installed around the ship as a physical barrier. An automatic alarm system will also sound if a threat is approaching. Modern ships have a special safe room called a citadel. The entire crew can take refuge there when the ship is attacked.
The citadel houses satellite communications and engine controls. Its purpose is to keep the crew safe while awaiting military assistance.
Some ships also carry professional armed security teams. Their presence has been shown to reduce the success of piracy attacks. Drone technology is now being used for maritime patrols. Drones can monitor large areas and detect threats faster than humans. Thanks to international patrols and modern protection, the number of Somali piracy incidents has decreased drastically in recent years. The Somali piracy is proof that global maritime security requires international law, modern technology, and cooperation between nations to keep the seas safe. But experts warn that the threat could re-emerge at any time if conflict, poverty, and instability in Somalia continue. The Somali piracy is proof that global maritime security requires international law, modern technology, and cooperation between nations to keep the seas safe. Although piracy is recognized as a universal crime, its prosecution remains extremely difficult. A court in Rotterdam ruled in 2010 that the 40-day period was Another challenge arises from the use of private armed security personnel on merchant vessels. As of March 2011, with armed security personnel had been successfully hijacked. Tracking the flow of ransom money is also a major challenge. A 2011 GAO report revealed that various U.S. agencies collect pirate financial information, but none systematically analyze. The Shade Forum was established as a dedicated international military coordination forum. The 21st Just Shade meeting was held in September 2011. Experts emphasize that as long as governance on land in Somalia remains unimproved, the threat of piracy will never. Adequate military capacity is an essential first step.